name is Mohamed Hayek. I'm working at the Leibniz Supercomputing Center in Munich, Germany. I'm a technical lead of the environmental computing team. We started using iRODS around 5 years ago in the LEXIS project, so it's a European project, and after we researched some of the options we have, we settled on iRODS, mainly due to the ability to host metadata to adhere to fair data principles. In that project, we built a platform that allows a user from different domains to execute workflows that uses HPC resources and cloud resources. And in that project, we used iRODS as the main component of our distributed data infrastructure. And that is mainly between us and the IT4Innovation.
My name is Martin Golasowski, and I work as a senior researcher in IT4Innovations, which is the National Supercomputing Center of the Czech Republic. LEXIS is a platform for complex workflow orchestration across HPC and cloud. It focuses, the main feature is easy access to HPC and cloud through web-based interface compared to the terminal, but we also offer access to the job scripts. The users can execute their containers, or they can collaborate with us to construct very complex workflows spanning Kubernetes clouds, complex HPC jobs using API and so on. What I expect to get from using iRODS is to have a good performance for data transfers, because iRODS has a great parallel transfer protocol, and it has a great community behind it, and our users seem to like it very much, and we hope we will be able to extend our federation of the zones also to different institutions which are not only running HPC clusters, but can be some research institutions running instruments, for example, and so on.
The other project where we are using iRODS is called the OpenWebSearch, and there we are having a huge amount of data where we had, we have a few participating supercomputing centers, including the Leibniz Supercomputing Center, and also the IT4Innovations, and the Supercomputing Center in Finland, and CERN, the European Nuclear Agency. And what we are doing there is we are trying to crawl the internet and index it so that we can provide it to European citizens so they can use that to build their own applications or search engines. And for that we are using iRODS to host the data at each of the centers, and then we are using the federation feature to move data across from one center to the other.
Being part of the iRODS community, I think it's very beneficial for us as developers of complex platforms, because we can get the direct insight of what's going on, insight in terms of the roadmap of the new features coming into iRODS and so on. And also it's great to see how the other people are using iRODS and how they can benefit from it. So we can learn a lot from the other people who are in the community for much longer time than we are.